Hello, and welcome to the inaugural episode of the Goofcast. I am Spencer, and here with me is my man Owen.
Owen Bonarts! It's not just one name, Spencer. You're acting over here like you're just Spencer. Spencer Huffman, alright? Say your whole name.
I'm Spencer
Not everybody
Huffman.
knows who you're in. You got such a inferiority complex about yourself. See, I was trying to do the opposite of inferiority, but I realized that I don't know. Is it feriority? Or is it like... superiority.
Okay.
Such a superiority complex about yourself. Think you can storm in here, say your first name, when really, you're just a fucking dumbass.
Fair enough. So, this podcast is technically associated with the Konami Coders YouTube channel. And right now it is only available on YouTube.
Spencer's computer.
But pretty soon we're gonna be able to have it on iTunes for easy access and downloadability without
We can
ripping
try.
it.
We can try.
We can try. Let's
We don't know how to make the RSSs or the whatnots. We just know how to make a good meatball sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, meatball sandwich.
Kids these days, am
Kids
I right?
every days.
So, if you want a little idea about what the setting of this podcast is, just imagine a nerd had sex with a rustic 18th century prince house, and you get this room that I'm in, and then an interior decorator came in and just sort of punched the wall until it became style. And that is the setting of this place.
Thank you, Owen.
It does not... So, just imagine, like, a turquoise blue wall, kind of like an old LA Clippers jersey. Well, sorry. I just realized our demographic probably doesn't know what the LA Clippers are.
Yeah.
But, and then an orange curtain that goes over the windows to give you that nice, homey 1980s feel. That's what we got right here. It's kind of like a rehab clinic that never got off the ground. So they tried to make it all happy and nice and light. Then they realized that addicts are like kind of depressed most of the time, so it wouldn't really work out. So that's pretty much what Spencer's house looks like. It's pretty dumb. Spencer, let's not just crack up the whole time.
Okay.
We're making radio here.
Alright.
So, if you didn't know, this is a video game themed podcast. Or
It is.
so I'm told. So, Spencer, would you like to transition us into our first topic?
Sure.
It's PlayStation 4.
What?
It's a PlayStation. The first topic is a PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay. I've just been told through my earpiece that the PlayStation 4 is a thing. And we're gonna discuss some of the games coming out with it and why you might choose it over the Xbox Bone.
Wait, no, we're not going to discuss that. We're going to discuss how much it sucks.
Oh. Fair enough.
The Xbox Bone. That doesn't make any sense.
It's just the X-Bone.
X-boned.
It's just the X-Bone.
Everybody knows that the real console kids are going to want for Christmas is the Atari Jaguar. Am I right?
Yeah.
Have you seen that controller?
Yeah, while you're talking about that,
I'm gonna do another very vague explanation of what the Atari Jaguar controller looks like. So imagine if Adolf Hitler wanted to make a game console, and he sat down at the design table, and he was just like, you know what kids love? Typewriters. You know what else they love? Video games. You know what they hate? Jews. So he made the Atari Jaguar controller, which is pretty much just a circle with 9 buttons in a grid formation. How dare he? Like, I know Adolf Hitler probably did some other bad things, but this is easily the worst thing he did. So, yeah, we need to stop that guy, alright? Spencer, what are you doing? Please explain.
I'm pulling up the original advert for the Atari Jaguar.
It's gonna have good audio because that's all.
Well,
so great about it.
Because it's so bad, it's good. It's like this chick, and she's like a school teacher. And she's like, all the other people in the classroom, here we are.
They don't want that Atari Jaguar. They're just like, Atari Jaguar smells like piss. And then she's just like, shut up. And then she sells them an Atari Jaguar. Is what I imagine happened. Probably not.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. That's
Oh boy, buffering.
Oh, great radio, Spencer. Keep it up. This is really good.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Come on.
Come on.
We gotta fill the space.
numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! 16 and 32 are less than 64. So with 64 bits, 3D graphics, real-world animation, and lightning speed that you can only get with Jaguar, which is more advanced? Can you repeat the question? Jaguar! Jaguar! Jaguar!
God. That and
that dumb guy kind of looked like Rob Ford.
But like, not only is that just like the weirdest commercial, the like at the end of some of the commercials for the Atari Jaguar, it would have like just this little sound clip of like it just an awfully bit crushed jaguar or like some large cat roaring. It was like no, it wasn't even like that. It was just like it wasn't even like that though. It was like it was like, is this a jaguar? Is that what this is?
Your mom's a Jaguar.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, I'm the obnoxious one on the podcast.
I think we're just now looking at it. God, stop.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Audacity file, and whenever I make that noise, it makes a really cool shape, so I want to do it again. Let's talk a little bit about the PS4.
Sure.
You not being a console gamer, from what you've seen, what you've read, what you've specifically commercials, sort of mainstream media access. Maybe if you're like reading Giant Bomb and Joystick every day, you're gonna have a different opinion than the guy on the street who's just heard about this PlayStation 4 stuff.
Yeah,
super cool. I saw it on Jimmy Fallon last night. So what's your impression?
All right. First impressions is it's black colored, and it's a box. And I think he played games on it.
Cutting edge commentary from Spencer Huffman.
But no, in all seriousness, it's got some cool games, I guess, coming out.
Like what?
See, me not like looking into this stuff, I have a trouble differentiating between Xbone games and PS4 games.
Well, a lot of them are on both.
Exactly.
What? Just name something. Come on.
Okay, I've been seeing a lot of adverts for Battlefield 4. Which looks really cool.
It's on both, yeah.
When I remember when Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3 were coming out at pretty much the same time.
Yeah. Battlefield 3 was talking shit that was like, yo, this MW3 shit's about to be whack as fuck.
Yeah. And I mean, at that time, just based on things I had read, things I had watched, Battlefield 3 looked better.
Yeah, well, it's personal preference, really.
Yeah.
I've fallen off Call of Duty. I only like the Treyarch Call of Duty games, like the Black Ops and the Black Ops 2s and the whatnots.
Yeah.
But, Ghosts is a train wreck from what I've seen through Let's Plays and just what I've heard generally. But, Black Ops 2 was actually really good. Black Ops 2 was the first Call of Duty game I had played since Black Ops... Well... Actually, I guess I did play Modern Warfare 3. I watched Modern Warfare 3. And, it was the first Call of Duty game I played since World at War. And I liked it a lot. Actually loved it, I'd say. It was one of my favorite games of last year.
So Owen, what about you? What do you think about the PlayStation 4? Because you have a more educated view on it than I do.
As the hardcore console gamer, PlayStation 4 is saying all the right things, but not doing all the right things, is what I've sort of realized. Like, for example, their first-party exclusives. So before the launch, they had 3 first-party exclusives. They had Drive Club, which was your standard racing game. You gotta have a racing game for launch. That's like a rule of thumb. Then they had your Killzone Shadowfall, which is a first-person shooter. Of course, it looks amazing, but it's getting sort of mediocre reviews. I'm definitely not gonna play it. And then you had your Knack, which is your sort of family platformer action game. And honestly, that's a pretty crappy launch lineup, especially considering what Xbox One has put together. Like, Xbox One has a very unconventional launch lineup, and one that I'm actually really excited to see how it plays out. I'm sad I'm not going to get to play it because I'm buying a PlayStation 4 for the promise of better exclusives in the future. But Xbox One has Dead Rising 3, which by all accounts is very fun. It could end up being mediocre, but I feel like it's just gonna do what it's supposed to do and be a launch game. Then you have Rise, Son of Rome, which is amazing. If you look at it, it will blow your eyeballs out and stomp on them. And then you have Forza, which of course is going to be... Forza's going to be amazing. Like, that's a given. So, pretty much, PlayStation, up to its launch, they managed to say all the right things. They managed to say, no, we're not doing DRM. We're not doing used game block, which is DRM, I guess. We're not doing always online, but we're focusing on the hardcore gamer. But in reality, they're not focusing on the hardcore gamer. They have 3 mediocre games at launch that are exclusive to their system and a bunch of indie games. And frankly, the person who's going to go out and buy a PlayStation 4, probably 90% of the people that are going to go out and buy a PlayStation 4 probably don't care about indie games. They don't care about Flower, which is a game where you fucking play as a flower petal and drift through the wind. Which is some dumb indie bullshit. Not really. Flower's supposed to be a great game. But, yeah, they just don't... Like... Oh, sorry. Shots fired at the developers of Flower in case you're listening to this. Really sorry. Also, I've heard a lot of rumors... Sorry to get sidetracked.
That's cool.
I hear a lot of rumors about the PlayStation 4 bricking a lot, which is something I was really scared of, because Sony is not the best at building a network interface. Like, PlayStation Network is garbage compared to Xbox Live. So, from what I've heard, it still kind of is garbage on these new systems where the downloads are going to be 3 times as large. So, yeah, that's the state of the union at the moment. You want to sing Mambo number 5?
No, not yet.
Alabama, Monica,
not yet. Owen.
Sorry.
Isn't Assassin's Creed the new pirate one coming out?
The Yargs and the Pirates?
Yeah.
Dude, don't you read IGN every day?
No,
you have an app on your telephone, and you don't, on your iTelephone.
on my iTelephone.
And you don't read it?
No, I apologize.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Spencer.
Assassin's Creed Pirates looks good.
Assassin's Creed Pirates?
Assassin's Creed Pirates.
Yeah, they should make an Assassin's Creed game set in 1980s Detroit. Wait, no, they shouldn't.
No.
They should make an Assassin's Creed game set in Phoenix, Arizona.
They should make an Assassin's Creed game where it's
set
actually
in Toronto, Canada. And you sneak up behind someone and then you accidentally stab them, but you have to apologize right after. You'd be just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I stabbed you there." That's not racist because I'm Canadian.
I think they should make an Assassin's Creed game where it's actually just Grand Theft Auto.
They should make an Assassin's Creed game in LA with 3 characters in a huge open world where there's shooting and driving, and they could call it Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh wait, that exists, and it's really good.
Drop the mic. Next topic of conversation.
Alright, so recently, because I don't bury my nose in video game news, I heard about Nintendo releasing a new game for 3DS, Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds.
Oh, God.
And
of course you had to ask about the one system I don't even touch. I don't know anything about.
Well, you did the same thing to me.
What?
But,
Come on. console.
So
This is the biggest news. The PlayStation. This is the biggest thing to happen in gaming in 5 years, and you don't know anything about it.
yeah,
Okay, well, you can't give me that. A Link Between Worlds.
A Link Between
is
Worlds.
not as big of an event as the PlayStation 4 launch. is.
no,
I'm
because
sorry to
that's a
burst your
new
bubble,
generation of console. I'm talking about a new game that just sparked my interest. So
Okay.
initially, when I saw like a couple screen caps and just the name, I was wigging out because I was like, oh my gosh, a new Legend of Zelda game. I thought they were just like devoting all their focus on to, the new one for Wii U.
Right.
But so I looked into it, and it's essentially a remake of A Link to the Past.
I've heard of
which-
it, actually, yeah.
Really, my excitement went away pretty fast.
You don't like that one?
Well, I just thought because they're just remaking A Link to the
rehashing.
Past,
Oh.
and there's gonna be a lot of new stuff. But I mean, like at its core, I'm a little disappointed they chose to remake a game that was already really good.
Oh, come! That's a bad argument, though. People say that every time that like Ocarina of Time. People were terrified that the Ocarina remake was going to be trash, and was it trash? No, dude. It's like porting pizza. It's always going to be good.
It's
wherever
not see, if it was a port, I would have different concerns. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to be a good game. I just wish it was something like completely brand new that everyone could enjoy, and I'm sure people are going to enjoy it.
Explain a little bit what it is.
Okay, so
Just like the type of game it is.
it is a I guess it's kind of an RPG. You could call it an RPG. It is like there's
Role playing. Gay.
role play. Ooh,
I'm just.
easy now.
We accept all people here at the Goofcast.
Word.
JK.
So if you've ever played A Link to the Past, so it's like it is open world. You got your classic like temple crazy dungeons. There's a lot of puzzle, a lot of action with the slicing up with the choo-choos, the chew slimes.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a brand new game mechanic. And the game mechanic is your ability to turn two-dimensional against an object to move around it.
That was the sound of my hand slapping my face in the Home Alone style face because I was so amazed by it. Continue.
I can't like decide if that's really cool or really stupid.
You'll
I
just
think-
have to play it, won't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it anyways because I'm a sucker for Legend of Zelda.
Hey, Spencer, go get your 3DS. I'll talk into the mic for a little while.
Okay.
I want to go see your 3DS, okay?
All right.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, guys, I want to talk to you about a little something called Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's a city where me and Spencer live. And I give it a solid 4 out of 10. Actually, no. I give it like a 6 out of 10. Mediocre. Rent before buying. So imagine like all the good parts of the South combined with all the bad parts of the North, and you get Chapel Hill. So you have pretentious, like, I don't want to say buttholes kind of live here and play lacrosse. That's me, actually. Play lacrosse and screw broads and do things like such as. And then you got your the good parts of the South, which is like all the nice people, but without all the racist people as well. So that's the town that we live in. Right now we're in the hills of Chapel Hills. Carmel Mountain is the name of your road, Spencer?
No.
Mount
really-
Carmel?
No, it's
Mount
don't-
Kumail?
we don't-
Kumail?
we don't
Kumail
have a
Nan?
name. We
That-
don't- we don't- it-
So yeah, Mount Carmel. It's pretty nice actually. We're probably like 4,000 feet above sea level, maybe like 1 million. You can see for miles. It's really nice. I might go for a walk once we're done with this.
Can I ask
Also-
why you want me to get out my 3DS?
Wait, what? Dude, why are you charging it right now?
I haven't touched it in like a year.
All right, sit back down, Spencer.
Okay.
I wanted you to we were gonna play some video games for the audios for the listeners here. So give me something to talk about, Spencer. Let's think
Well-
about topic of the week. This is not a weekly podcast, just so you know.
Yeah.
Well, it may be if we get a good enough listenership, but I also don't know if we're gonna post this because this is awful and we're kind of learning our grounds right now, or learning our reins, as the youngsters would say. So, Spencer, topic of the week.
iOS apps, cool app games.
Cool
what you
app
got?
game. Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Dude, if you're listening to this, stop what you're doing right now. Throw your iPod on the ground. Go buy another iPod and download Quiz Up. Quiz Up is this quiz game where you you play with other people around the world, but it's insane. Just the interface of it is beautiful. There's so many different games you can do. I think there's like 40 different. There's over 250 different categories, like logos, history. You can even do basic math problems. It's pretty much everything you can imagine, and it's this simultaneous quiz game where you work with other people, or you play against other people around the world, and it's 7 questions, and your speed determines how many points you get, and whether you get it right or not determines how many points you get, and whoever has most points at the end of the round wins. So yes, definitely download that. The more people that play it, the more support the app is going to get, the more people you're going to be able to play against. So it's great. Actually, Spencer, are you downloading it right now?
Yeah.
Great. Other apps that I like. It's your boy Owen Bonner's whipping 919 since 99. Grab an AK, take it off the shelf. Blah, blah. You hear that? Pow, 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 pow. That's a million bullets being fired at once.
So that's my favorite app.
That's Rap Air Horn app? What is that?
It's called Hamhorn.
Hamhorn?
Hamhorn. I suggest everyone buy it because
Oh, get Songza too. Songza's a good music app.
word.
On BuzzFeed, if you want to hear about the top 36 tacos that look like Alec Baldwin. Or, Spencer, help me out with this. Or top 24 Jaguars that are totally from the 90s.
Top 70 boxes that you can definitely fit a dead body in.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Top 15 pictures of otters that are also hermaphrodites.
Oh god. Top 3 historical paintings that if you turn them sideways look like a goat.
That's a good one. You want to sing Mambo number 5 now?
No.
So we decided before the podcast started that we were going to fit Mambo number 5 into here somehow, and Spencer doesn't know Mambo number 5.
I don't.
Spencer, can you pull up Mambo number 5 on your phone?
No, pull
Either
it
on
up on
SoundCloud.
on
You
my-
have Wi-Fi though, don't you?
Not from my phone in my room.
All right.
Just pull it up on my laptop.
Yes,
Pull it up
I
on
will.
my laptop.
I am Michael Douglas.
Oh, open yourself a
And
new
I
tab.
talk like
No,
this.
New tab.
What a new tab. Would
I'm
you be
watching
talking to me
that.
like that? Come on.
I'm watching that video.
I'm not
Gotta open
watching
it.
that.
Yeah, I am. I'm halfway through it
Curse
already.
you, Perry the Platypus.
Why are you going?
Because it's easier to do that instead of typing in YouTube, you knucklehead. This is a great radio, by the way. So, Spencer, let's come up with fun places where people could listen to this podcast in.
Well,
In space.
in your garage.
In a house.
In bed.
In Sarah McLachlan.
In a train station, waiting for your train.
In the train, getting attacked by muggers.
In the train, getting attacked by wild dogs.
In African? Wait, is this like some weird African train with wild...
I don't know.
Well, no, it's probably just like San Francisco. That's every train in San Francisco. In a house with a mouse, or in a box with a fox. All right, how do you turn it up?
That button. Don't make it too loud.
Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
Don't make it too loud.
Turn it up on your headphones. It's about to be
there's an
some action.
advertisement.
This is Mambo
No,
number
it isn't.
5.
No, there isn't.
Oh, okay.
One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the car, surfing on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The voices say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a bust like I had it last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Most boy. It's all good. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side.
So Spencer, what do you think happens when we die? Spencer, come on. Come on. This is a serious question, dude. Come on.
Can we not have that playing in the background?
Nope. You have to do it.
Okay.
You have to do it.
Okay. So, I come from a background that believes in Buddhism. And other such religions, yeah. So I'm big into reincarnation.
I feel like that is a grain of truth to it. Because, like, I'm a Catholic, but I just don't know if this is getting really personal here, but I don't know if I really think that the idea of heaven and hell really makes a lot of sense with the rest of Catholic doctrines.
Yeah.
I feel like reincarnation is very possible. And I've almost accepted it as what it is, but I don't know.
By my side, a little bit of Rita's what I need. A little bit of tea is what I see.
What are your thoughts on abortion?
We're gonna get sued for our minds on it. We might have to. Oh no, never mind. We're keeping it. Never mind. Till the end, we're not profiting off this. So
Exactly.
Is your 3DS charged yet?
I mean, not enough.
Hey Spencer, what's the coolest place you've ever been before?
I flew over Niagara Falls, which is pretty cool.
Flew over it.
I flew
Wait,
over it
in like a jet?
in like a small
Cessna?
prop plane.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, how far off the ground were you? A couple hundred?
Like a couple thousand probably.
Okay. What's the one place in the world you want to go? Right now. If
Right
somebody said,
now?
Go on a plane. Where you go?
Just on a plane, I want to go to England.
Aww.
I dig England.
I'm saying Dubai, man. Dude, Dubai's crazy. We got the tallest building in the world. Who's Vinzy Smith? I'm sorry, Vinzy Smith just popped up on us. Yeah, fuck you, Vinzy.
He knows. I guarantee you, he's gonna listen to this podcast.
Well,
We
don't want him. Go away, Vinzy.
Vinzy, you can stay. It's
You
okay.
understand? No, don't listen to him.
Okay.
Vince Potter, you too. JL Ashford, shots fired. Bodies are gonna start dropping.
What did you want my 3DS for?
I wanted you to play some game that had dumb sound in the background while we talked.
Like Mario Kart 7?
Does that have dumb sound?
It has really dumb sound.
Oh, let's make
Exactly.
Nintendo. Let's make noises.
Okay, except my cord isn't long enough.
My cord's not long enough. My GPU processor on the League of Legends is running bad according to my Steam profile, and now my Steam keys are all out of RAM to run my NVIDIA Quad 6 on the mainframe Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? He's shaking his head.
I'm
You can't
cringing.
shake your head in a podcast, Spence. There's no like Spencer is shaking his unless we have a narrator or something.
Oh, and you are our narrator.
I am the narrator. So, I found myself at the swimming pool. Another day in 1962. I looked around, I looked left, I looked right, and I saw that my family had left me at the swimming pool. So I committed suicide. That's great. How much charge do you have?
Like, not enough.
Is it gonna just That's fine. We're not gonna play for longer than 5 minutes, are we?
Like, I have flashy red light.
That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna play till it runs out, okay?
Okay,
Come
play
on,
until it
get
runs
over
out.
Yeah, Mario Kart 7.
Alright.
Be there or be square. Alright. Spencer's red 3D. Turn the 3D in!
No, that
don't
wastes
turn the 3D.
power.
I know, it looks dumb.
So
What do you think of this 2DS? It looks like a slice of cake.
I
Kids these days, I swear to God, they can't be responsible with anything.
want to hate it, but it's a good idea.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It would be a good idea if they didn't screw up with it.
If I ever do stumble upon a 3DS, which I don't know if I want to do, I would definitely get the 2DS before I get the 3DS. Because at this point, I always bring a bag with me. Like, it's not even a portability thing. Like, I don't care if I have to put it in a bag. I don't keep things in my pockets. I don't need pockets. I'm a grown-ass 15-year-old. I do what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you don't know what I'm saying. I'm just making stuff. So, listeners, if there are any, Spencer is playing. What do you call? Hey guys, can I tell a story?
Yeah.
It's about the Mongols and how the great emperor Genghis Khan conquered the world.
And Rosalina likes it.
That's Rosalina. She is a huge fan of the Mongols. Actually, I would say most Japanese people, especially Japanese game developers, are not huge fans of the Mongols. Actually, they might be, considering what the Mongols did to the Chinese. And we're getting some deep cuts right here. Spencer, tell a funny story. What did you do? What did you do last weekend?
Last weekend, I hung out with this chick, and I played disc golf with my father.
Did you hit Quinn Albrecht in the back of the head?
No.
There's this guy at our school, East Chapel High School, go Wildcats! Who,
Do your Atari Jaguar impression. I'm falling off the side! I'm dead.
So there's a guy at our school, and he got a concussion.
Oh my
getting
God.
nailed in the back of the head with a frisbee golf. With a friggin' frisbee. Yeah, he just got completely clocked. I was in there, but it sounded like the funniest, worst thing that could ever happen to someone. Just got, and now he can't play lacrosse. Dude, play lacrosse most days. You know how it is sometimes. So, essential part of podcasts is cutting insight and stories. Tell us a story, will you?
A story.
Yeah, Spencer. I'm sorry to put you on the spot like this, especially since you're playing the 3D Isile.
I'm really not good with stories.
That's true, you aren't. From what I can tell.
I'm about to get hit by a blue shell. Oh, all my coins, they're gone. See, I'm not good at stories because I don't have any. My life is really boring right now.
You don't have any stories.
No stories. It's all me being sad on my laptop.
I'll tell you what I did. So, I played the ice hockeys. No secret here, I played the ice hockeys. Spoiler alert. And, so we live in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, which is about 2.5 hours away from Charlotte, North Carolina. So, last weekend, I was driving down there for una tornamenta para hockey sobre hielo. And we were an hour and a half outside of Charlotte. So we were an hour down the road. We pull over at a cookout, which for you foreigners is a North Carolina fast food restaurant. Open up the back seat, and my hockey bag's not even there. So I gotta drive all the way back to Chapel Hill, get my hockey bag, and I missed the first game. I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but I think we lost because I and this other player, who both would have helped our team, were not there. So it happened my weekend. Kind of sucked a lot of balls. And then the next day, we got murdered by another team. Lost 14-3. I'm plugging Hillsborough Sharks hockey. Join it. Or be square. Square. I could have said something else better, but I didn't. Spencer, this is terrible. You have to help me here. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm concentrating on my 3DSing here. I'm sorry to hear about that tournament, man.
Sorry to hear about it, man.
Sorry to hear
about your bro, man. Man.
I wanted to remind you that I'm definitely gonna be heavy editing. So don't worry about like messing stuff up.
Why are you talking about the playoffs?
What?
When we haven't even won a game yet. Do you know what that is, Spencer?
No.
Well, I will educate you.
Okay.
Talk while I do something.
Okay. So here I am at my favorite GameCube Nintendo track, Dino Jungle, I think.
GameCube Nintendo tracks these days, I swear to God. Kids.
It's the
Oy vey.
it's the second race in the Thunderbolt Grand Prix of 50cc Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS that came out in 2011.
Oy, my GPU's running out of RAM to process my APU unit
Stop
on my
talking
NVIDIA
about
Quad
things.
6-9. I hate it. I can't believe EA's putting DRM on the PewDiePies. Jesus.
Alright. Please turn that off, Spencer.
Okay.
I'm playing the greatest thing ever. Brace yourself. Do you subscribe to Zog Science? Shout out Mr. Hartzog, our biology teacher. He brought us together, and may we never forget him. Ladies and gentlemen, greatest soundbite ever. Oh jeez, come on. Nice internet, dude.
I'm
Great
sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm not running at no 50 megaplips. 21
my
ping.
GPU's.
See, that would work if you knew what you were talking about.
No, it wouldn't work if I knew. Well, I have no desire to know what I'm talking. So I'm looking over here, and Spencer's got a bunch of floppy disks. It's not working. Where's the sound?
We turned the sound
We
off.
threw that game.
Hold
we
on.
gave it away.
All right, I'm starting it over.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game.
Get ready.
In my opinion, that sucked.
Get ready.
What's that? Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's
Jim Mora playoffs. Would you like to replay it?
no.
And
Playoffs.
that was a disgraceful performance.
Playoffs. We're
In
talking
my
about
opinion, that
playoffs.
sucked. What's that?
What was that?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just
Playoffs.
hope we can win a game.
I'm just hoping. Me too. I'm just hoping we can win.
Before you go off about my floppy disks, I want to
Hold on.
explain. So I have floppy disks with NES ROM files on them for my NES playing
That's cute.
needs.
That's cute.
All
right.
be quiet.
I'm going to play another sound.
This is gonna be like YouTube
from the great Allen
cast.
Iverson. No, it's not the YouTube cast. We played Mambo number 5 and a couple of great
Anybody
sports
tell
clips.
you that
Oh, great. Well,
I
this
miss
one.
practice?
Oh,
If
Ed,
the coach say I miss practice and y'all hear it, then that's that. I mean, I might have missed one practice this year, but if somebody say he doesn't come to practice, it can be one practice out of all the practices this year.
there's a
that's
whole lot of
enough.
practices.
If I can't practice, I can't practice, man.
You
I'm
can't
hurt.
practice?
I'm hurt.
He hurt.
I mean, simple as that. It ain't about that.
Get ready.
I mean, it's not about that at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah, I know what you're saying, man.
but it's easy to talk about. It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice, not a game,
Not a game.
not a game. We talking about practice,
Amen.
not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man.
I know.
I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking
That's
about
pretty
practice.
silly.
I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that.
You
And
know.
I'm not shoving it aside.
Preach.
Like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do.
May he rest in
But we
peace,
talking
never
about
forget.
practice, man.
Oh, yep. I know. deep down inside, I still love you.
That's our impression of the best cry ever for you simpletons at home.
Yeah. So Owen, all right. I think we're gonna segue from that. We're gonna segue into
Rob Ford.
No.
Yeah.
We're gonna segue into music.
Musics.
What kind of music have you been listening to recently?
The musics.
Yeah.
Mostly the hip hops, I suppose. I haven't really been digging. I go through tears with music where I'll find like some rapper that I really like, and then I'll listen to everything he does, and then it'll lead me to some other rapper that's in his conglomerate or something, and that'll lead me to another conglomerate. I'll go through tears for over like a month. Well, I'll get really into like underground music, but I am currently not in one of those. I'm just listening to pretty much what's on the radio. And
No.
please,
no.
please.
No.
I'm doing it. This is the Rob Ford rant.
No,
Rob Ford.
it's not. Owen.
Yes, it is.
Owen.
May he rest in peace. Rob Ford, greatest man in the world. Greatest. He's the greatest ever, man. Greatest crack smoking mayor I've ever seen. Greatest overweight crack smoking, cunnilingaling rap mayor ever. Did you hear about that?
I've heard of this mayor.
Have you heard of the cunnilingaling?
No.
Alright, this is a little vulgar.
I think we're steering away from what.
That was the
We're
video
done.
finally buffering.
That we're done.
We're done?
Not. Owen.
What? What? What?
Okay.
Dude, we can't play a video of Rob Ford threatening to kill someone.
No, I'm afraid we can't.
Why not? Dude, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna like parachute through the window and kill us or something?
No, I'm pretty sure we should probably steer away from things like this.
Things?
We have to.
I don't understand.
Keep in mind.
Is that copyright? Nobody's gonna
no?
say. Alright, we already have 2 minutes of Mambo number 5 in here. What's gonna happen?
Let's go back to the music thing. I think the music thing was a good idea.
Yeah, I like the Drakes, I like the Lil Waynes, I like the Whatnots. I'm looking. You gotta draw a fucking line in the sand, man. Gotta say to yourself, what am I gonna... I'm reading Spencer's chats with over Skype with Eli Krakow. Spencer, don't leave. No. Spencer! Fine. You gotta draw a line somewhere. You gotta draw a fucking line in the sand, man. You gotta say to yourself, what am I gonna put up with today? Not fucking this. Not fuck in this. It's no use. John screams. I feel like that's
that was my reenactment. What are you doing?
Yo, DJ, drop that beat. Yeah.
That was my reenactment of Aaron and John from the Game Grumps when Aaron was done. So
wait, where's the? How
are
do you
you
scroll
doing?
up? I'm trying to scroll up.
Scroll up.
On your message. How do I do? I don't know how to do this. Oh jeez, that didn't work. Hold on,
bro.
So we can do it over Skype call. It doesn't have to be live. I was thinking we could. Oh, this is about the.
It's about the podcast
that he's not on right now.
That he's not on right now. No.
Is he going to be on future episodes, or has he just decided
probably
he doesn't want to do?
No, he's gonna be on here. Don't worry.
Decided,
everyone from the Konami Code is gonna be on here at some
decided
point.
that the future is going to be the future of this podcast is going to be a interview podcast, or
no,
it's just going to be a goof around podcast.
It's a goof around
with frequent guests.
With frequent guests.
A goof around one of these goof around podcasts. Well, I suppose the name is the Goofcast.
It is.
Let's
exactly.
see what we're clocking in at right now. How much time do we have?
Oh, all right. We can always split this too. We're working 45 minutes.
Let's go to
after editing. All right, let's do that. So recently, I discovered this really crazy dude.
Jigga. That is one letter away from.
So this guy he mixed the Chrono Trigger soundtrack, which is an old SNES game, over Jay-Z.
Oh.
And this is what it sounds
like.
like.
Spencer thing I've ever heard.
This is
exact. Spencer This is an internet. Spencer, describe the interpretive dance that I'm doing.
Okay. Alright, he's doing wavy arms on his toes, spin around, work that, work it. Shake it. His arms are going pretty crazy. Shaking his hips. And his right leg is twisting. Now it's like, and now he's doing a little air hopping. Little shimmy off to the side. Other side. It's bad radio. It is. Anyways, so that's what I've been listening to recently. I love it. It's Chrono Trigger is one of my favorite games.
Mello? Is he related to Carmelo?
Probably not.
Do you know who Carmelo is?
No.
He's a basketball player.
Oh, cool. That's what I've been listening to recently. A lot of fun. I love that game. I grew up playing that game.
That's cute.
So it's a big deal.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Would you like me to read? I'm going to dramatically read my text messages with my mom, okay?
Okay. Wait, I should have some background music with this. What kind of background music should we have?
Mambo number 5. Wait, no, something intense.
Oh, I know. I have the perfect thing.
Uh-huh. Have to take you out of school on Wednesday by 2:30 to 4:45. Letter 4, your flu shot. Response, Okie Smoky. Wednesday, October 30th. I will pick you up to go for your flu shot at 2:30. No response. Coming to get you now. Hockey is cancelled tonight, so if you want to trick or treat with someone, please organize before school gets out. Working on Evan's kangaroo tail now. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Hey Ma, there is a container of brownies on the counter in the kitchen. Can you bring them within the next 2 hours? They're for Day of the Dead and Espanol. That's in Spanish for you gringos. They're in the pizza Tupperware. Question mark. Are you coming? Question mark. Remember to run to the back drive ASAP after school, as Key have to get to orthodontist by period 4 p.m. Okie Smoky. Just called them and said try to get there by 4:10. Parked in back close to football ticket window. Mom, where are you? And bring food with meat and salt and bread. Just got a bunch of food from Target and coming home now. Bring hot food from Rester Space Aunt. Please. China Chef or Pizza Vito?
I think we need someone to draw a
China
space aunt. Or a space aunt.
A Rester Aunt?
A Rester space aunt.
My mom's response, 2 enters, and then K.
Whoa!
Some chicken, some noodles, Mongolian beef. Mix it up. Why did you call me? I'm come home at 5. Hockey tonight, period. Zach's mom will pick you up at 6 p.m. I will bring you both home. Let Casey out as soon as you get home. On my ways. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, my text messages with my mother.
Should we close?
Hold on. I need to do some. I'm gonna read some other ones.
Okay.
I'm gonna read my text messages with Mikey. Help! Send someone. Please help me. I am stuck. That's because I locked him in a euphonium cupboard and then forgot about him a few days ago. But that's another story. You can stop the dramatic music.
Okay.
Do you have any embarrassing text messages you would like to read?
I can read the text messages from my mom.
Your mom? Are they funny? Are they ridiculous?
Let's find out.
My mom is the nicest little lady. She loves her Duck Dynasties and she loves her organic peanut butters, and she loves her dog. And she's just so nice. She is. I love my mom. Unpopular opinion here. I like my mom.
Dude,
She's
moms are
good.
the best, man.
I give moms a solid 9 out of 10.
Dude.
Would buy.
Would buy. No need to rent.
Yes.
Moms rock. Shout out to all your moms out there.
Any moms listening to this, like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at _PUCKIN_AWESOM. That's puckin' awesome. Like FUCKIN awesome, but not. Spencer, what's your Twitter?
My Twitter is twitter.com/
What are you doing? Twitter.com. I don't. What Twitter? Oh, sorry. I thought your Twitter was on Facebook. I apologize. Hold on. I'm pulling up some music for the end of the podcast.
Okay.
Continue.
All
Plug
right.
your Twitter.
My Twitter is @ the A with the circle, THEOTTERGOD, the Otter God, all one word.
Keep talking.
Okay, so now time for text messages.
Mm-hmm.
Picking you up at school again today. Why? 'Cause it's a pink night, and I'm at Keith's, and it helps me beat traffic. Well, I'm across the street at the park. I'm assuming you made it to Dad's today. Yes! You were supposed to tell me! ! How did your test go? ?
Yours are funny.
It went great! ! I'm at Contra, so I can't test. That wasn't right.
Hold on.
Have fun.
Keep going.
Username! Actually, I can't say that because it's my username and password for something. Can you double check the credentials for me?
Follow me. Okay, do you have an Instagram?
No, I was gonna do all the Twitter and stuff at the end of the episode, man.
This is the end of the episode.
No, at the very end.
This is the very end of the episode.
Oh. Alright. Follow Owen at @puckin_awesome.
Follow Spencer at the Otter God. That's an ad with Kevin Hart playing the video games or whatnot. Follow me on Instagram at bonglord420. That's 2 G's in bong, and it's all capitalized. Yes, that is really my name. No, I do not smoke marijuana. That is ironic.
Check out Konami Coders on YouTube. That's what you're watching it on right now. youtube.com/user/the Konami Coders.
If you just want the audio, follow us on SoundCloud at the Goofcast. I mean, it's pretty easy.
Also, check out Konami Coders at tumblr.com/ I forget Tumblr. The KonamiCoders.tumblr.com. Follow Konami Coders on Twitter at the Konami Coders.
If you're wondering what this bullshit in the background is, I'm trying to pull up Who Let the Dogs Out so we can have another serious conversation while some dumb song is playing in the background. No, come on, yo! Don't you do it, you bastard!
Who let the dogs out?
I don't know who did.
Who let the dogs out?
Damn it!
Don't you love the internet? Isn't it great? GRE.
Who let the dogs out?
Who?
Who let the dogs out?
Damn it! This is real. See, Spencer, we're amateur podcasters. We
Yeah.
don't know what we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing.
But we'll learn the ropes. You
Totally.
just gotta. I feel
So-
we got potential. That's what
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah.
This is great radio. By the way, I think that's my new catchphrase. This is great radio. I say, who let the dogs out? I don't know who did let the dogs out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the inaugural episode of the Goofcast.
And it sucked.
Yes, it did.
But,
People we promise it'll get better.
Yeah.
And please don't call it the shitcast in the comments. Be nice. Thank you.
Oh, that's a nice thing to pause on.
Yep.
Alright, thanks for listening. Remember, we're on all of the social medias.
Jesus
except
Christ,
for
how many
Facebook.
tabs do you have open? Oy vey, I swear.
Dude,
What?
this is my computer, not yours.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.
But I can't. How do you work the audacities? I swear.